Hey, Julia. I know that you do non-directive therapy, but a lot of parents kind of wonder, like, what is that? What actually happens in here? What does that look like? Like, we have a list of the principles in this little booklet here, as far as accepting the child as they are, very few limitations, that the child leads. Like, what does all that look like when you're in play therapy in the session here?
I think that's a great question, Diane. I think with the non-directive play therapy, the most important thing for the parent to know is that the child leads. So for them, that means that this is their process. So one, I can't do any harm if I'm following their lead, so I don't have an agenda in the room. It's their process. But it also means that they have to kind of go into their work when they're in the room as well. So if they come in and they pull out a puppet, or they want to explore some role play or some music or art, or even in the sand, I follow wherever they want to go. And all the different areas in the room sort of bring out a different part of the child's process. But it's about following them and allowing them to make that choice. So sometimes kids come in the room and they kind of come in and they just, and they look around. And then my job at that point is I just stand beside them and I do that deep breath back with them. And I look around and I watch them and I notice and I recognize. So part of it is I'm saying to them, I see what you're feeling and I feel what you're feeling. And I validate that process for them so that it helps them internalize it. But it also allows them to make their own choices. So often kiddos try to make their parents or their teachers or their coaches happy and do what they want, and don't tune into what they need for themselves. So in this space, they don't know what I want because all I want is for them to be themselves in the space. So wherever they go, I go. If they play music, I play beside them. If they're painting, I paint the same thing beside them. If they want to just stand in the room and look, then I stand there with them and hold that space for them. So that's kind of, I guess, a bit of an answer. I think the biggest piece is that they just get to call the shots in here, and it's a safe space for them to explore what they need to. Does that help?
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense, and really helps to kind of give them an idea of what does happen when they're in here, because they wonder.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
Thank you.